Check it in, check it in. Let's get to it. Last game of the season for Golden State Warriors, and they took a L against the same team that they got to go against this Wednesday coming up. No Kawhi Leonard in this game when they took this L. No Draymond Green. You feel what I'm saying? But the rest of the squad was there. My thoughts about the play. Now, if you're a Golden State fan, you can look at this two ways. Two ways. We lose, we already set to get the 11th pick in the draft. Now, this draft, from what I'm hearing, from what I'm seeing, watching the little games and all that, hearing from a lot of, credible individuals when it comes to this game, that it's a good draft. I mean, maybe the 11th pick can even be a good player. We know the top four, top five is they are, some good players. They're about to enter in the NBA. That's why a whole lot of these teams tanking, doing stupid shit like that, because everybody trying to get a pick of the litter so they can be able, to make some noise. So the 11th pick, not too sure who that's gonna be, but that's one of the scenarios of this decision, if we lose, that we can be in. The other part is you want to see more Steph Curry. You want to see more basketball being played coming from Golden State Warriors. You want them to win against this team, and then they got to play the team, whoever wins between the Suns and the Trailblazers. Me, personally, I want to continue to see them win. You know what I'm saying? A little bit selfish like that, even though the bigger picture is a nice little draft pick, you understand? And then start next year off, with the injuries that we have. We got some players that will be coming back from everything that's going on right now. You can't never really tell about what's going to happen, in the off season. But as I, look at the picture that I see now, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that coming next year, you got players coming back from injury. You got Steph being, off season, blah, 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 coming back a little bit more healthy than what he is, because he's still going through something. You can tell, you can see it when you watch him play. It's not hard to figure out. And maybe he have this problem being of age and things like that. He could, continue to have this issue with the runner's knee going into next season also. But this is a young man's game, so we just hoping the best. This is the dying dynasty. We get that. They old. It happens. Players get old. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan, Kobe, I can go down the list. It happens. We get it. But maybe you can still get a little bit of Steph Curry coming back next year and maybe the year after that. So you can continue to watch them play ball. Maybe they get into a first round series with OKC. It ain't gonna go too well, but maybe they can make it interesting. You never know, with Steph Curry. Maybe we can get a game. Maybe we can get some some excitement going on. You know what I mean? Something to look forward to and things like that. Something to talk about. You never know. So that right there is a different that's another thing that can happen in this scenario. If you want to be a little selfish with it, not logically thinking, what I'm saying, as far as the like after Steph Curry, you understand, like that, the future of the team, you know what I'm saying? You do want to get that draft pick, right? But this game was definitely a dud. You feel what I'm saying? Kind of skeptical about everything, knowing that this is the same team that you got to go against, bro. It's crazy. They just literally just stayed in LA, you understand, because this is that team they got to go against. Kawhi will be back to play this game from what I'm hearing. Now, you never know with Kawhi, but from what I'm hearing, he will be back. Melton had 4 points in 19 minutes. I'm going to go to the scoreboard real quick. Melton, 4 points, 19 minutes, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks. Horford came back, 5 points, 19 minutes, 4 points, 2 assists. Chris Stapps, 12 points in 24 minutes, 8 rebounds, 1 assist. Steph Curry, 24 points in 29 minutes. Cool. 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. Got a block, crazy. Pods, 10 points in 21 minutes. 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Leon's, 8 points, 17 minutes, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Santos, 7 points, 17 minutes, 7 rebounds, 2 assists. Spencer, 7 points in 19 minutes, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Nate Williams, I love him. 9 points in 13 minutes, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. We have Seth Curry, 6 points in 12 minutes, 1 rebound, 2 assists. GP2, 2 points in 12 minutes. 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. Will Richard, no points. He been doing awful, bro. Ever since he got yelled at by by the coach, he been doing awful. People try to blame the coach for that. I don't really blame. How you gonna blame the coach because this dude is putting up duds? I mean, he's in the game. He played for 20 minutes. I'm sure, and he didn't even put up no points. He made 3 attempts to hit a 3. He missed all of them. 3 field goals. He missed all of them. So he is trying to make a shot. He just not hitting them. So I don't know how you can blame Steve Kerr for that. It's just people try to blame Steve Kerr for every fucking thing. I understand that he have not been doing a great job this year, and he is on a contract. Like, we don't know if he gonna be back next year. Like, we don't even know. So that's another question that we have in the offseason that we definitely gonna talk about. But you can't blame the man for every single thing. Every coach make mistakes. I've been watching the NBA forever. I understand that every coach make mistakes, and even this coach do too. But they try to blame him for every little thing, bro. But like I said, he's not exempt from issues neither. He does, he do make mistakes a lot, a lot. 2 rebounds, 1 assist for Will Richard Basie. I like Basie. 16 points in 19 minutes. I like this dude, bro. 3 rebounds and 2 assists. Ever since Basie been on the team, he haven't been on the team for that long, but he's definitely somebody to talk about. I will be talking about, like, going down the line on how these players did it, the goods, the bads of the season that we had. A lot of injuries, bro. A lot of injuries, and that's the bad thing about the NBA. And when you're dealing with older players, bro, these injuries play a big part on wins and losses in this game, and seeding and championship and all that, expirations, all that. So that it's just fucked up that you got to go through that, but that's part of the game. Injuries is part of the game, bro. So, and Steph Curry gonna be on a minute restriction. I guess they're not going all out. They're like, fuck it, man. It is what it is. I guess they're looking at it too. You understand? The business part of it is that you will get a lottery pick, I guess. And you could look at it like that also. So, I understand, I get it that this team is they looking at it like, I mean, if we lose, good. If we don't, if we can continue to keep it going, I guess that's a great thing too. Something to look at, something to look forward to. So it's just things like that you got to deal with this season. It's crazy, bro, but it's the NBA. It's the way it is. I mean, it's nothing you can do. I'm just hoping and praying that we do get the win. If you ask me personally, I kind of want us to get the win. I'm really looking forward to it, to get this win. But, anything can happen in these type of games in the play-in, bro. And the Clippers have been doing well. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know who going to win, man. I don't know who going to win. But For me hearing Steve Kerr say it's gonna be a minute restriction on Steph Curry, that tells me that tells me a lot, bro. The only thing we can do is sit back, watch the game, see how it play out. That's all we can do. I will be talking about it tomorrow. Deuces.